My sadness is stuff doesn't bother me like it seems to bother other people. And just a little bit, I wish that it did, but it doesn't. Because I really just, I'm one of those just don't care people. I care about what I'm doing at this time, which is hopefully having as much fun as possible. That's really where my brain is like all the time. Am I enjoying myself? Am I doing what I want to do? Is my life wonderful? Can I make it more wonderful? That's what I focus on. So, just I feel sad sometimes. It's not how you people think, but I feel sad because everybody else seems to be angry or pissed off or offended by things, and I really don't get offended like that. Not by words anyway. If I do get offended by things, it's stupidity. Blatant stupidity makes me laugh. And for me, this is just how I see things. Everything is about self-control. So I'm like one of those I should say I'm extremely premeditated with what I do. So I usually think before I do anything. So I'm not very spontaneous. Some people may think that, but I don't just decide to do things. I pretty much have been thinking about it, then I do it. Now, I'm not saying that I can't deviate from something. So I could be in the store and I want to buy something and something else catches my eye that I probably have been thinking about, then I'll buy that too. But I don't just randomly go get something that I haven't been thinking about. It just doesn't happen to me. So when people make critiques or criticisms about things that other people do, I don't care. I don't like lots of things, but I really don't care. So if you're not my family, my relative, you're not my employee, you don't work for me, I don't care what you do. Listen, you could paint yourself gray, put a big old fin on your back and talk about the reincarnation of Jaws and say that Steven Spielberg is your father, and I still wouldn't care. I'd be like, man, keep on go eat the fishes, people. So I don't know. I just find so many things to be hilarious. And me, I just observe things. I wish I had more empathy to things. I have, I can analyze and I can understand, but I lack empathy with some of the things that bother people. Like, let's for instance, let's say I don't like fake eyelashes. Let's say I don't like the super long ones. Let's just say that. But it matters not. But even if I didn't, it doesn't bother me because that's what somebody else wants to do. So if you want to wear fake eyelashes, or if you want your hair to be orange or purple or blue, or if you just want to cut it low, man or woman, because it doesn't matter. I don't care. And I see a lot of people, when you make certain statements, they want to assign it to a gender. They want to say either it's a man or a woman. And we pretty much do that about everything. But some people, outside of me want to say I'm both. Well, you be both. I'm not going to tell you who you should be because I don't care. Just don't bring it to me. That's my issue. Don't bring your issues to me. I'm not going to bring my issues to you. Please don't bring your issues to me. That's just what I want from people. And I guess that's what makes me sad, because everybody wants you to care how they care. And they just can't comprehend that I don't care like you do. What bothers you does not bother me. Not in the least. I'm not at all thinking about what you're thinking about. I'm thinking about bouncing a basketball, jumping some rope. Should I eat some more, or should I just wait till the next day? I'm thinking about, do I need to do some cardio, or should I just do some weights? And if I don't feel like lifting weights, should I lift light, or should I just go heavy? I don't know. I'm always going through thoughts like that. That's just what I'm thinking about. Do I want to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or do I want to play Grand Theft Auto 5? I'm pretty enjoying San Andreas, except I suck at driving. Do I want to play something else? Final Fantasy? Who knows? So that's where my brain is at. I just think that the way that people think, it just blows me. Oh, I'm blown away. There's so many things I could talk about. However, it may not be interesting to you. Somebody today, if they look into this video, you may think, I want to hear about the building in Florida and how it collapsed. And listen, right now, in front of this camera, where I'm at could collapse. So sorry for the people, that were in that building. My heart goes out to you. I can empathize with that. However, I'm not worried about it because I got to make this the best day ever. You know, I have to, because just like the people that were in that building, there may not be a tomorrow for me. So I'm not worrying about the stuff that I really can't control. I'm just worried about what I can control, which is how I choose to feel about things. So I choose to feel great about almost everything that I do. And if I don't feel great about it, then I don't want to do it. I'm not saying I can't capitulate or compromise with people. I do it all the time. But it should be a reciprocity in that process. So people should be doing for me what I want, what they want me to do for them. So if somebody does for me, I do for them. If they don't do for me, then I won't do for you. Simple. I don't mess with people. I don't try to get into people's thoughts. I don't try to change their behavior unless it affects me. And I'd be like, yo, what you're doing is affecting me. Can you please stop? And I can't make them stop. So I can always remove myself from whatever situation, as long as I'm not with a gun to my head. And sometimes there's going to be some sacrifice. Sometimes there's going to be some suffering for me for whatever situation it is. But I am a person who says I'm responsible for me. Now, I know that the whole world is not fair. Somebody who doesn't like the way I look, somebody who doesn't like how I speak, I can't make people come and thumb me up on YouTube. Give me a thumbs up. This is the best video ever. I mean, I could try it. I could live stream and start talking to people. However, which is weird, I don't really enjoy just speaking. Even I could do it quite easily, but it's not fun for me. It's fun for me to interact with people. It's fun for me to hear other people's perspectives. But I don't want to, like, I think I'm pretty objective. I'm pretty analytical. So I try to hear what other people are coming from. And even if I don't share their feelings, I try to put myself, okay, if I felt like that, I could understand it. But I don't, but I still understand where you're coming from. I'm sorry that it bothers you, but it doesn't bother me. And a lot of people just can't relate to that. Like, how can you not be bothered? Aren't you like us? I am like you. I just don't care. You care. I don't. So the way people think, like, I'm going to go off on a tangent because it's funny to me. When I hear people talk about red pill, black pill, blue pill, me, I'm white pill, I love everybody. But I always thought, and this is funny because we don't never heard of the pills. The pills is the analogy they took from the Matrix. That's what I'm assuming it came from. I haven't did a lot of research. And the blue pill is you accept everybody, the programming that you've been given by society, and you just go along with the flow, never questioning how you feel about things. You just do what society tells you. So that's a blue pill person. A red pill person is a person who looks at society and says, something is, that's not what I naturally want to do. This is not right. This is not people's quote unquote nature. So the red pill is somebody who has taken analysis of society or how people function, and they understand why people are doing what they do. That's what the red pill is supposed to be. You're just supposed to be aware of why things happen, and is it beneficial or detrimental for you. That's how a red pill person would be. They say purple pill. I don't really use that, but I guess they say the purple pill is somebody who has taken the red pill and understands it, but they want to get back into social programming. So that would kind of be the purple pill. People can flip it any which way they want, but I think a lot of people confuse red pill for being a certain way, where if anyone could be red pill, anyone could be aware of how things function, and your marital status, your dating, or how you see family, or even your religious views has nothing to do with you being red pill. So some people say they're red pill, but they're not really red pill. They're either purple, they're blue pill. Because they want to go back into the system, or they want to go along with the system, or want to take it back to the way it used to be. So if you're really red pill, you would just be like, oh, I see what's going on. I'm gonna operate how I operate, but I'm aware, so I don't put myself in danger. That's a big red pill. Purple pill is I see what's going on, but I'm gonna go along to get along anyway. That's purple pill. And then there's blue pill is that you don't even see what's going on. You just drive. You just follow on the road. And then there's it's funny to me, the black pill that people bring up, the black pill. And a lot of people think, or I've heard, a lot of people think the black pill is like full blown over angry at the system. Well, to me, from my analysis of the pills, the black pill is I want to step outside the system. I don't like the system. I'm aware of it. It doesn't mean you don't like it. I just don't want to I don't want to be beyond the system because the system is not functioning at all. See, when you're red pill, you still can be, you're aware of the system, but you're still in the system. Blue pill, you're not aware of the system. Black pill is I'm stepping outside the system. So a lot of people say they're black pill, but you're not really black pill because you're like, I guess you can be angry in black pill or you could be happy in black pill. But to me, if you're black pill, really, you don't even care. You're like, I see the system, I'm not messing with it because it's trash. I'm over here. But a lot of people say they're black pill, but they still mad at the system, which I guess you could be, but to me, that makes no sense because it's like if you've heard about the system, then you want to be in the system. So yeah, you're purplish, or you really want to be bluish. If you was really a quote unquote black pill, you would just be like, you know what? I don't do none of that. That's not for me. You do that. I don't, stay away from me. You're not my type of people. I'm over here, and I'm gonna do what works for me. That's what my thoughts on the black pill from how I understand it. There are different people who want to say different things. They want to get all academic with it, but it's all, we can always argue over definitions because that's where I have the most disagreement with people is when they say this means this and that means that. So truthfully, which is funny because most people are like, I say white pill, but I probably give quote unquote red pill knowledge if you listen to me. And the way I think is probably heavily leaning towards black because I don't care what everybody else do. I'm doing what I want to do. I think this is stupid over here. I do. I'll do it if I have to because I'm do what works. I'm practical. I'm pragmatic. But I don't always like things. This is dumb. This is dumb. You can't convince me that this makes sense. This is what you want. To me, this is stupid. It's not logical. Why would I want to do that? Tell me why. So I wish that I could have more dialogues with people like that so we can just have a discussion. It's no, I have no anger at what people do. There's lots of things people do I don't like. But lots of men, women, whatever you want to call you, whatever you people want to do. I think a lot of people do things that are just stupid. I really do. I just like, have you really thought about what you're trying to do? Me, I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to be the most happiest man on the planet. Of course, I wish I had the secret to success. I don't understand the YouTube game. I guess people want to see your real life. I'm public, but I'm private. I don't want you to know everything about me. You should know these things about me. But it doesn't really matter anyway. I'm still trying to figure things out. I really am. I really do wish I was bothered by stuff. I find everything to be funny. Most of the time I'm listening to people to either laugh or learn something. So I'm never triggered. I'm more like, did you really say that silly stuff? Do we really have to have the discussion now? You may be angry and serious, but I'm never going to get that serious. It's never that serious, As long as I can eat and I can take a dump, it doesn't matter. Am I wet? Am I sick? Okay, well, you liking me or not liking me, you thumbs and up or thumbs and down, you giving me a comment or not, I have an ego, so of course I would like it, but truthfully, it matters not. I'm a perpetual student. I'm just trying to learn. I don't know more than most people. I want to know, but I know that most of you know stuff that I don't, so there's something you can teach me. However, I do have problems. I have a problem when people don't make points or they're going in a big circle to not tell me anything. And I'm like, why am I listening to you? Where me, I think, even though I've stretched this out some, I'm pretty concise. It's pretty right there. It's not too convoluted. It's pretty basic. You get the message really quick. Listen to Chuck. And either you like what I'm saying or you don't. I'm not trying to win you over. I'm not trying to reprimand you for not wanting to listen to my fantasticness. I'm not trying to advocate of how incredibly awesome I am. And even when I don't brush my teeth, this is because I ate and I haven't brushed them yet. How great life still could be. I don't know what to tell people, man. I think people got to do what they got to do for them. That's my same thing I'm going to always say. I really don't care. I enjoy intriguing dialogue with people where I can learn. But I've found out that I don't really enjoy hopping on a lot of panels because I want to speak and I don't want to I have no patience. So I'm waiting to speak, but then it's never a flow. I gotta stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And I just want to go. I ain't trying to stop. You know, it's weird. And other people get to speak more than me. I'm like, why? I'm joking. I'm joking anyway. I hope everybody feels great. I think I've said enough of nothing. Just another video of nothing. Maybe I'll call it half of the specials. Yeah, because I got a shirt of the specials, but you guys wouldn't know it. Anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye. I've really said nothing, friends. See you later. Oh, see you later.